guys. Let's all have a group hug. Come on. It's the best way to start these is just a big group hug. I didn't see Chuck in there. Shit, never mind. It's not that important. Guys, Friday. Since I guess there was no Thursday this week. What are we looking at? I don't know if I want to talk about Obama the dickhead and his prayer speech bullshit before or after alcohol. It's probably best I just don't talk about it. But, I mean, if he isn't a Muslim cocksucker right from the get-go, what is he? Because we're supposed to coddle the people killing Americans, and then at the prayer breakfast he wants to rip Catholics. Personally, I think he needs to leave office sooner than later, and by which means at this point in time, I don't care. Because if I found out that Air Force One went in the ground, I wouldn't weep a single tear, unless, of course, there was beer on board. Speaking of beer, Dogfish had 75 Minute IPA, bottled, conditioned, India Pale Ale with maple syrup, 7.5%. And it's in the preferred big bottle. And so HempSeedAddict doesn't get pissed off, because she just has to see the bottle tops all the time. Yeah, I can't, oh yeah, there's stuff. There are some minutes where 90 minutes is too much, and other situations where 60 is too little. I think Travis told me something about that with him and Heffy at the truck stop, but I don't think it was beer related. 75 is just right. Bottle conditioned with pure maple syrup for complexity and dry hopped out of the Benjesium boards? I have no idea. Okay. What should we open this with? I'm really hoping this is good, because it's Friday, and it's actually Friday. It's just, you know, pretend I'm Agent Chaos for a minute and wear my tie. Okay, bottle condition, of course, is due to fermentation and sugars and a chemical reaction. The little bubbles were born in the bottle, as opposed to being placed there by being carbonated. There is a lot of sedimentation, and I really don't care if I get it, but obviously it's not going to happen. Well, it is a bigger glass, so let's just shut the hell up. Hey, have a big glass and shut the fuck up. One to Birdman. Again, I asked myself, where in the hell are you? He's gone for months and months at a time, and I'm worried about him. Then all of a sudden he blows in one video, makes a bunch of comments, and whoop, he's gone again. And did you change your cell phone too, or should I just take the hint? Well. As you can see, this part is fairly clear. I can guarantee you, well, eventually one of these glasses will not be. Plenty of head, and I have had bottle conditioned beer. Actually, I think it was one of the first ones, and I was just like, the hell? If they're all like this sucks. And it was an expensive bottle of beer too, and it sucked. And it wasn't shipped. It was something, I know, it's come as a complete like foreign language thing, but Chuck, it was a bottle that I had actually bought. I know, without documentation, proof, video, receipts, you know, signed affidavit and that kind of stuff, I know I can't be proven, so we will just end on this note, Chuck. Okay, so smells good. I almost get the I'm almost noticing like citrusy tropical fruits as opposed to the maple syrup. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, we've come to the conclusion that it smells like beer, and it looks like beer, so now let's taste it. The hell did this stuff come from? Oh, me. Okay. You definitely... Yeah, you get that nice tropical fruit, citrus, the grapefruit side of the citrus hit. Right behind that, you start to get the maple syrup, and it's not. Again, these guys are trained professionals, and they get this shit right usually. The maple syrup, it's got the flavor of it. I mean, now that your brain and your nose get together. Oh, excuse me. I should have just released. I should have just let that one go, just in case one of the Birdman was there, because he always used to rate them. I missed that. So you get that citrus, and as that is kind of dissipating or burning off, then you start to notice the maple syrup, and it's not like candy overdone. Actually, for putting it right on the bottle, I honestly expected it to be a little bit. I'm over here, Steve. Meal team, I'm over here. Now, focus. Okay. Shit, really? God. Yeah, that was like 3 seconds ago. I had to go back and make sure I just gotta get the flow chart properly laid out for you guys. Boom. Citrus. Some like the big fruits. Like I can just see Heffy standing there with a condom dispenser in one hand and a butt plug in the other. Citrus. Right on the heels of that is the maple syrup. But like I said, it's just good, pure, like maple syrup. Not, oh, I don't know. Maybe my entire life I've only had imitation maple syrup. It's like chicken, like in the Matrix. Everything tastes like chicken because they couldn't get it right. That maple syrup is nicely done. Not overwhelming, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And like usual, it'll only take like 25 or 30 minutes for me to get that point across to you. It has a kind of a light, heavy, a medium light mouthfeel to it. I mean, it's definitely not all watery like, say a Stroh's would be, but it's not into, those really clingy, it's like chick beer. Actually, it is kind of clingy, isn't it? I stand corrected. Yeah, that maple syrup flavor kind of burns away. It leaves you with a really nice bread, biscuit, and maple syrup flavor. No harsh. Man, actually, hang on, maybe I missed it. It's like, where's the part where I say that dry bitter part? Yeah, I suppose right in the middle. Not as harsh as some. I mean, it's not like a beer laxative like some are. It's properly done. Like they say, when 90 minute is too much. If 90 minutes too much, that person has never had the 120. And Again, hats off to Nick and the boys, Nick and Andy over at Keyport, because they have kept up on the Dogfish head. They've had almost everything that's available from them except the 120. Maybe they did. I mean, the last time they what appeared to have been an entire shelf of them at $9.99 a piece, or was it $15.99 a piece? Might have been $15. I don't remember. That was like days, weeks, months. That was like, I don't even remember when that was. That was sold. Whole shelf, poof, empty. And I don't know when they put the stuff on the shelf, because I had been there, and I think it was like 2 days later I was there. So somewhere in a matter of like 2 days, whatever they ordered, they sold out on it. It looked like they had, you know, at least a good, like, what you could put in your refrigerator shelf times 3 worth. Could have messed with like some newbies. When you get like a bottle like that that's got sedimentation on it, you're supposed to shake the shit out of it right before you open it. You son of a bitch. How many days of asshole do we have left? 713 days, 6 hours, 50 minutes, and 18 seconds till we flush the shit out of the White House. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I am a Catholic. I mean, I'm sure my mother would appreciate it if I went more often than I do, but I just figured the way I am, the priest didn't want to see me more than once a year anyway. But Obama, you piece of shit, you stand there and try to put the blame on Catholics while you defend Muslims. Let me tell you. Let me give you a little hand, shitbag Obama, douche skin. Maybe you want to take and, you know, go get a pencil and some paper and write this shit down. You can start with watching what the president or king or whatever the hell he is of Jordan, when, and I unfortunately have to say that I actually saw the video of them burning this poor man alive in a cage, and then if it wasn't enough that, you know, all of his flesh melted off the bones, then they crushed the cage with a loader. And douchebag Obama actually has the balls to stand there and try to somehow blame this on Catholics and continue to not do anything. Meanwhile, Jordan says, "Oh yeah? You're going to kill one of our people? Grab 2 of yours out of the prison and execute them on sight." Amen to that. If I was president, well, there'd be a lot more guns, first of all, for people, because people like me and people like most of you guys understand that when people like me and you have guns, the crime rate goes down. You know, take a look at Chicago, for instance. They can't blame a Republican on a single fuck-up that's going on in that shithole. Oh yeah, where's Obama from? Oh, I forget. Oh yeah, Chicago. Let's just put it this way. In the nicest way that I can, because you guys know how I am touchy-feely and I hate to offend a libtard. If I was president and I watched them put up a video of them beheading an American citizen, I would grab 10 of their guys and shoot them in the head and send the tape back over to them. I'm going to kill 10 of you for every one of my citizens that you touch. You do the math, bitch. Go ahead. Ooh, I think these are affecting me in a negative way. No, actually, I don't see that as negative. What I see as negative is a pussy like Obama who bends down and curtsies and licks the shoes of every other leader on this planet because he is a pussy. Actually, not even fair, because you consider what a pussy takes. I mean, I guess technically he's more like a set of balls, because just one little and he's done. Sorry. But, yeah, that was very frustrating, and again, did I say 10? Maybe the first time I just do 20 there, guys. I mean, just go right down to Gitmo and just empty the place out with an AK-47, their weapon of choice. Actually, I guess now it's I mean, if you guys have seen that video of the poor Jordanian pilot being burned to death inside of a steel cage. I mean, really. And Obama wants to stand there and tell you that there's a few people taking the worst parts of the Quran. Those are splinter groups. No, let me fill you in, douchebag Obama. The splinter groups, the small groups, the radical groups are the ones that have denounced that part of the Quran and decided to go with the peaceful approach. I mean, the Quran is a large spool of toilet paper, but some of them are picking the good parts out and following that. Those people I don't have a problem with. The kind of guys that would take a fellow human being and put him in a steel cage and light him on fire until he's dead as his flesh burns off his face and then crush him with a loader. You only personally deserve to have your shit come back at you tenfold. Yeah, your creeping didn't work.
Are you doing a brew review?
No. I'm talking politics while drinking. Beer made with maple syrup. You want to try it?
No.
You don't know what you're missing. Yeah, I was just telling everyone how much I love Obama and that he's a big vagina. Actually, I do have to correct. Was it?
Please don't insult my body parts.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, anyone that says here pussy is actually so far wrong. I mean, considering the pounding they take versus a set of balls. I think it's all mixed up, actually. Whatever Obama is, he's not either of the above. Yeah, I got a little bit more sedimentation on this one, but didn't change it. So I suppose now that we're what are we at? 18 minutes. By now Ray is at a nap.
Ray. Hi, Ray. He's my friend.
Like most things from Dogfish Head, their 75-minute IPA. This is absolutely outstanding. This is a 10. If you can get your hands on this and you like IPAs, well, we'll recap. You have to like IPAs. Okay. And maple syrup is probably somewhat of a must. It isn't, I mean, you're going to know it's in there, but it's not like maple syrup with a beer taste. This is like really good beer with a complexity of maple syrup. So 10s for the Dogfish 75-minute.
2 thumbs up.
And a third. A little nub. Well, since I got something from New York Half-Ass Prepper in there, but since how I know what that's going to be like, I'll go with the I gotta go beer shopping tomorrow.
Good, I can go wine shopping then.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Tomorrow, let's look at Toppling Goliath's Golden Nugget. How come Heffy is the first person that popped into mind when I said that?
Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. No comment.
I do not see an alcohol. Wait, alcohol percentage. No. Oh, and the 7.5% on that one is incognito. I really don't notice it. I don't see an alcohol percentage on this, but let's take a look at this tomorrow. Whew. Yeah, they should be a tomorrow. There should be. Oh, and quickly, I haven't been, with everything busy and all that, I haven't been into a lot of movies and shit lately. Got the, TV series that would Lie to Me, really like that. Gone through all of them. Saw a couple movies last night while I wasn't with you, because me and Ms. Bomey got a little dinner to go, and then went and picked up some movies. I rented the Denzel Washington's The Equalizer. She wanted to see Girl Gone. Haven't watched either of those yet. And we rented and watched Transference. It was that guy from those other movies. It had Johnny Depp in it. That one, I guess. I don't want to wreck it for anybody, but let's just say that the storyline is he is a doctor or whatever, and he's been working on artificial intelligence, and it's got some good drama, and then it has actually some good action and special effects stuff in there. I would say that anybody can watch it, but when you actually start to pick apart the storyline and the complexities and this, that, and the other thing, there is some thinking shit in there, but overall, we both really like that. And then we also rented John Wick, which is the new one from Keanu Reeves. And the Cliff Note version of that is, I know it's not going to be fair because maybe you've seen these movies and didn't like it, but it was sort of, and it's not from the same group of people, but sort of like the Kill Bill, just on the edge of far-fetched, but still in today's society you could believe that it would all exist. But seems like you're going to get it right away. It's not like I'm giving shit away. It might even been in the commercials. He is the baddest of the bad hitmen. Referred to him as the boogeyman. And he decides to retire. Get out of it. He's done killing people. He just wants to have a nice place to live and enjoy his new wife. She dies. After he buries her, he gets a package, and evidently she had, as a surprise, had actually bought him a dog and a frickin' beagle. But so he gets the dog, and a couple of he stops at a gas station and gets some gas in his really nice Mach 1 Mustang, and some Russian dudes start some shit with him, and he drives off, and they basically track him down, and things don't work out for the dog, and they steal his car. And it wasn't enough that his wife is dead, but now you mess with a guy's dog and steal his car, the boogeyman's gonna come for you. So if you're looking for minimal thinking but plenty of action and some good, there was some cool guns in there. Now somebody wants an HK because that's what John Wick had. HK with looked like some kind of a special. I mean, if it really exists, if you've seen the movie and you can tell me that that gun can be built by things you can order and not just some Hollywood props, you let me know, because okay, so that's my transcendence. Whatever I said, transcendence. That was we both like that, and John Wick, we both like that. That was a good action flick. So okay, we will see you kids tomorrow. I'm gonna go finish this, and then I gotta get rid of those high res before they go bad. So we'll see you tomorrow. Guys, stay safe. Enjoy your Friday night. And cheers.